welcome back. Episode 2 now of Better Then Viokiland, and I've gotten myself a little better prepared this time. Been gathering some materials up, and we need to continue with the Better Than Wall stuff. So let's start by showing you a recipe if I can remember it. I think it's smooth stone, redstone, and siding panels, and my phone's running out of battery. Brilliant. And that makes a turntable. So what can we do with a turntable? Or maybe I should show you the rest of the recipes first. Next thing, corner piece, 2 panels like this, 2 like that. Redstone? No, oh, I remember. It's a pressure plate. Here we go, pressure plate in the middle, corner at the bottom, 2 gears, 2 of these. There we go, now we've got a hopper. So a hopper and a turntable. And I jumped into the nether and I got a block of soul sand. That'll be important in a minute. Oh, and I also smelted down some bricks from some clay I had gathered. That's also important. So let's see. Turntable, I need to set it up. But you can only power it from underneath. So I need to get myself some more gears, or axles even. And where's my shovel? There it is. So let's grab some power from this. I think that'll do. And I'll plonk down a gearbox and some axles. I'll need another axle, won't I? And then another gearbox like that. And the sun's going down again. Always seems to happen to me. As soon as I hit record, the sun's like, I'm going to go down. I'm going to sit on him. And my voice feels very strange today. I think I need to clear my throat. Oh, maybe I'll wait. Anyway, there we go. A turntable. But what can you do with it? Well, I'm going to go sleep first. And then I'll show you. Shut up! I should have built my cow farm further away because they're just going to be so loud. Anyway, here we go. Turntable. So you stick your clay on it, and I need my shovel. And you wait, and there we go. You wait a minute, and it shapes it. So it's like spinning round and it shapes it. I think you can speed it up maybe. Or maybe that slows it down. Okay, that slows it down. So that's the fastest setting. Anyway, wait until it goes down again. And there's another shape. So far I've got 2 shapes. There's 4 in total, so I'll just finish making those. And each of them does something different. But you can't use them just yet anyway, so hopefully I'm properly prepared this time. There's shape number 3. And the final one. So you get some of your clay back. You're not using an entire block on each of these. So that one's 2, and there we go. If you let it go any further than that, it just disappears. So I've got my 4 unfired pottery, but I can't use them. I need to fire them in a kiln. Kiln. Strange word, isn't it? In an oven, basically. But not an ordinary oven. You actually have to build the oven. So I'm going to do that. And I don't know yet if I can use ordinary fire. I think you have to use stoked fire, so this won't work, but I'm going to test it anyway, just to make certain. Actually, I need that. So the kiln is made of bricks, that's why I've got these bricks. and it's made up of, I need some blocks. Put a block there. It's made up of 4 like that, I think, and maybe one on the back. But basically you get this hollow, and then you have your fire underneath it, and that's the kiln. So if I just get that like that, get some fire going. Now let's see if that works. I don't think it will, but I gotta test it anyway. No, it doesn't. Although that could be because the fire's not high enough. No, that's the right height. Okay, so I can't do that yet. I'm gonna have to take this down. So I need to use stoked fire. But to do stoked fire, I need to get hibachi grills, which need these concentrated hellfire, and filaments, which I don't have right now. So how can I get them? Let's take this out. Actually, I need that. Inventory problems. Too much stuff. Just leave that for now. So it's down to this hopper. This is the what I'm going to need to get my stuff. I'm also going to need this stuff. Let's get some of it grinding up. So you stick netherrack in there, it grinds up, and it makes horrible, horrible noises as it goes. And hang on, let me pick this up again. Put it over here. Get away from that sound. Anyway. Come on, give me a piece. Where is it? There it is. Let's get away from this noise. Okay. Ground netherrack. Now, I can't do anything with this right now. It doesn't do anything. But what you can do, I don't know if this will work or if I need to be powering it first, but use soul sand as a filter in the hopper. This is a filter slot. You can use, there's a few different things you can use, and it will let different items through depending on what filter you have. But basically, if you don't have a filter in it, you throw items into the hopper. Any items you throw in will just get stored. And then if you power the hopper, you can see there's a little tube at the bottom. It will shoot out any items in there into a chest or a minecart chest underneath it. So that's pretty useful. But anyway, yeah, back to this stuff. Soul stand as a filter, throw that in. And you get this stuff, hellfire dust. But you also heard a little scream. Now here's the problem. If you throw too much stuff in there, you'll get a build up of souls. Because basically what this is doing is when you throw a netherrack in like that, it's splitting up the ground netherrack into hellfire dust and souls. But the souls don't have anywhere to go, so if you throw too much in, blow up and spawn a ghast at you. And that'll destroy all your stuff. So you don't want to do that. It's not clever. I mean, it's a good way to farm ghasts if you make like a room or something. But I don't know how useful that would be. Oh, and it blew up my hopper as well, so I'm going to have to make another one. Brilliant. Let me make a chest to stick all this stuff in. Because my inventory is getting a bit unmanageable here. I don't need any of this right now. I need that. Need that. I need to grab this stuff. Oh good, it's finished. Shouldn't need to grind up more for now. I will need a lot of this though. Later on. Where am I up to? Already got some wood. Pressure plates. Let's cut this up. So I need a corner piece, do I? Let's see. Forgetting the recipes isn't good. Okay, so I've got my Hellfire Dust, but I need to turn that. Oh yeah, by the way, it's eight of these thrown into one of these, I think makes a ghast appear. So I'm going to need a lot more of it anyway. Something else I need to do is check this. This stuff needs to be smelted down, and I can't remember how to do it. I think if you stick it in a stewing pot... Ah, here we go. Now this might blow up. If it does, I'll be annoyed. Nope, there we go. 8 of them makes a concentrated hellfire. Yes. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Now, I need 3 concentrated hellfire. Where's my recipe book? So I need 3 of these for each grill, and I need 9 grills. So 3 times 8 is 24. Times 9 is quite a lot. Ow! Don't stand on your saw. It's not clever. Anyway, yeah, I'll go away for now. I'll go away and farm loads of this stuff and get my grill set up, and then I can show you some more. So it's going to take a while. Oh, and yeah, if you do this thing with the hopper, where you stick the soul sand in, you can throw in your stuff, so long as you destroy the hopper after each time. So you can do it without too much problem. Then you can throw in the rest. And I'm going to have to destroy it after every turn, so it's annoying. There's a way around it later on. Once I get this set up, you can store the souls inside these little urns once I can fire them, which will stop the ghast from spawning and blowing up your hopper. Alright, let's go. Okay, here we are. At last. Where's my other 2? Where did I put them? Or is this all of them? 27. 27 times 3 is 9. Okay, I mean divided by 3. So I have got enough. So the last thing to get is this filament stuff, which isn't difficult. You just need some either string, or if I have any, I've got rope. I can break the rope down into fibres. Yeah, so string or hemp fibres in the stewing pot with redstone and glowstone. So like 1 redstone, 1 glowstone, and 1 bit of whatever, and that'll give a filament, I think. Yeah, there we go. So I need 9 of these. So that's the right amount. So once I've done that, I need smooth stone as well, don't I? Damn. Okay, so let me just smelt some stone. I've actually run out of stone. I need to go mine some more. So, okay, here we go at last. 36 stone, 27 concentrated hellfire, 9 filament. So let's do that. Divide that into 4. Oh, wait a minute. What am I forgetting? Redstone. 9 redstone. There we go. Now we're ready. Divide that. Get 9 of these. Hooray! Hibachi grills. Which are awesome. Flame grilled yumminess. So, I'm going to lay out my grills like so. And you need to power them to turn them on. So, I'm not going to bother with an on-off switch just yet. For now, I'm just going to turn them off manually as I need to. Let me think. Dirt. Eventually I'll get around to doing an on-off switch. But you know, none of this is permanent. I'm gonna completely redo all this eventually. Once I get a bit further. Once I get my quarries, probably. Quarry out a nice flat land. Start building a proper base. So, I've got my grills. And even if I put them out, they just come right back. So at last, I can set up my bellows. Which I had made a while ago. Let's see how this works. This probably would have been easier if I did it before I put the grills down. No worries. Hand crank. See, now check that out. Doubles the height. Now the problem is, you have to constantly do it to keep it going. But anything you put in here now, like this stewing pot, it will, rather than cooking food, it's like double the heat, so you can do different things with it. For instance, you can stick leather in there, and it actually renders down the leather. Let's just keep going. There we go, and we get glue. So one piece of leather is glue. There's a couple of other things you can put in for stuff, I can't remember. I think if you do raw pork chops or beef, you need more than that. I can't remember the exact amounts, but I think 8 raw pork chops will render down into tallow, which you need for dynamite, I think, if I remember properly. And, well, there's other things you can do anyway. But what I need to do now, if I can just disable these with these blocks real quick. Just grab this, get that out of the way. So now I can set up my kiln. At long last. There we go. Let's get these blocks out and get the fire going again. Sweet. So where's all this pottery I had? Here we go. I made some more when I was grinding up netherrack. So I've got 10 of these little urns. So I can stand here, stick that in there, and that should... Oh, have I done it the wrong height? No, I haven't. There we go. It's starting. Oh, almost fell in the fire. And we get an urn. Hooray! So once it's done cooking, it pops off. So let's cook these other things. This one is a crucible, which is very important. Let me put a block down so it doesn't burn in the fire. Can I reach that from there? Yes. Eventually I'll set this up automatically so I don't have to use the hand crank. Crucible. That is like a stewing pot, but it's for different things. It's for ores and metals and stuff. So finally I can make soulforged steel. Ah, there's so much in this mod. It's just so hard to go through it all. But I need more of these urns, so I'll show you that. Actually, I can just... Let me just get this one. One more, and then I'll show you these. These aren't important. I think the vases are just decoration. They're just... I don't think they do anything. And the flower pots, you can plant plants in them. But again, I don't think they actually grow. I think they're just for decoration. There you go, vase, which you can colour them with different dyes. Let's keep that going. Come on. Doesn't take too long. There we go, flower pot or planter. And if you get a planter, you can put soul sand in it and get a soul sand planter, or you can put dirt in it. Or maybe you can't. How do you do the other one? I don't remember. But anyway, it's not important. I don't think it does much. I'll have to look it up. For now, I'll put them away. Shall we see the crucible? I can't... Can I do anything with that? Right. I can do something with that, I think. Let's have a look. What I need to do is get some of this coal and grind it up into coal powder. Or carbon powder, maybe. I can't remember what he named it. Carbon powder. So, what do you know about carbon powder? If you process it together with iron, you get steel. But if you process it in this game, in this mod, with an iron ingot and... Oh, yeah, I need to get some soul-forged soul urns. Now I've got my urns, I can put the souls from the hopper into the urns instead of having to break it. So, let's do that. So I think I said before, 8 of these ground netherrack things will result in a ghast spawning. Man, that's loud. Run away from it. It's too loud. That's why you want to set up your windmill nice far away from your main area, so you can just leave it going, come back and grab the stuff and not have to listen to that. Nasty. Did I mention it? I think it's 16 blocks away from the millstone. That's usually the distance, isn't it? That sound carries 16. Ooh. Anyway, there we go. Oh, wait, nope, I need to be over here, because I need power. And I guess I'll have to grab it from this, because I don't have any axles on me. No, here we go, do it here. So, you set up your hopper, attached to power, you stick your soul sand thing in there, and you stick your urn underneath it, and see, it's attached. So now, if I throw these 8 ground netherrack in, I still get the dust, and the urn pops off, and you get a soul urn. Hooray! At last. So much effort just to get one soulforged steel ingot. Crucible. I've got to set up my crucible now. So let's get this down without losing any of my precious brick blocks. I need to check the time after this to make sure I've got time. So my crucible is set up above the flames. Now I'm not sure if it needs to be stoked, so let's check. Stick your carbon powder, your iron ingot and your soul urn in there, and you stoke the flames and that starts to cook. And you get a soulforged steel ingot. Wow, that was a lot of effort. 2 like almost whole episodes just to get one. And I'm going to have to grind up so much of this netherrack to get more of it. But yeah, that's why you need to set up automatic farms. That's going to be the next thing to do. Setting up these millstones and probably more to automatically collect everything that they grind up, so I can just leave it going and not have to worry about it. That'll be the next thing. And then probably setting up loads of these so I can just go make tons of these urns. Ooh, it's going to take a while, but I'll get there eventually. Alright, here we go. I have about 5 minutes left for this episode, and I just want to get this set up so that I can easily leave it running without having to worry about it. So I'm just using netherrack because I have some of it. Netherrack and dirt. Lovely. Just using whatever random blocks I have access to at the moment, which isn't very many of them actually, because I haven't done much mining yet. Once I have a quarry set up, I'll have countless amounts of building blocks, and I can build stuff that's actually pretty. But for now, just building it out of whatever we have. Right, there we go. Get a staircase set up over here. Now, when these things grind stuff up, it can fly out quite far and get stuck on top of it, or get stuck on the walls maybe. We'll have to do some more testing. In fact, let's do some netherrack. No, let's not, because that'll make loads of noise. But basically, if I go and put a bit of water somewhere in one of these corners, so anything that falls down will collect right here, so I can stick my hopper there. And it'll just pick everything up for me in here. So for now, that is a very, very basic setup. I don't know why the sounds are so loud to me. I'd best raise this up one more just to make sure the so that, yeah, let's test it. All the items that drop down, like so, will just end up in the hopper. And so will I if I'm not careful. Just making sure that they don't jump out when I leave it grinding. So with this setup, I may lose like one or two, which gets stuck on top of the grinders, but it's fine. It's not a problem, considering I can just leave it going now. So I should have started my timer, but I didn't. I'm going to have to go farm loads of netherrack. In fact, you know what? I haven't shown you my spawn in the nether. It's not a very good one. I'll say that right now. It's not a very good spawn for the nether. There's not very much glowstone around. But yeah, I'm going to have to farm tons of this netherrack stuff. See, there is glowstone around if you look, but it's all in very awkward places. So I'm going to have to do climbing around to get it. But yeah, I need to set up a netherrack quarry, so maybe I should get a bit lower down to do that. Make a staircase or something. I won't do that on camera. But I need... how much do I need? Soulforged steel. I didn't show this. Here's the anvil recipe. You need 7 soulforged steel ingots to make an anvil, and then you need 8 ingots to make a single steel gear for Buildcraft. Iron gear, whatever it's called. Yeah, like these, steel gears. And you need those for everything in Buildcraft, basically. So, I'm going to need a lot of stuff. Where's the quarry recipe? Here we go. So 2 steel gears, 2 gold gears, and 2 diamond gears. So each of these gold and diamond ones are actually also steel gears. You get the steel gears first, and then you upgrade them. So in total, that's 32, 48 soulforged steel ingots to get a single quarry, as well as the 11 diamonds and the redstone golden chip set. So you can't even make it until you get loads of other stuff. That's how much harder the recipes are in Better Than Buildcraft rather than regular Buildcraft. But you know, once it's set up, it's very cool. So it's a very good reward system. They make you put loads of effort in to get the stuff, but once you got it, the reward is it's probably worth it. being able to grind up or farm up massive amounts of building blocks. So I'll cut there, see if I've got any time left to fit anything else in. Okay, I don't have enough time to fit anything else in, so I guess that is the end of episode 2. Episode 3, I'll try and get some more netherrack and stuff, and we can just finally start doing Buildcraft stuff, I guess. But until then, see ya.